EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
No, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards. On this return, a pass, the 15-yard line.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19 Packers 50, 19 strike, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Sanders now to the air right away. He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 56 yards. play action, Shador. And that is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, which makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is caught at the 3. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal.
Get it. Kevin Ryan. The Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
They'll run it over center for Mitchell. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Hold the ready.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Sanders now off the bootleg. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. That's Goddard in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here is the option, running right, and he'll give it up on the pitch. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Philadelphia.
That's Goddard in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. He's in. Dobson. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot.
That is hot. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Browns.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after 1, It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go Silver, ready?
Man in motion is Brown. On play action, Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
180.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go.
Hurts will try it again. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again. Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now Hurts on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get him.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Cowboys.
As Stewart on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
On second down, Sanders. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Cougar 19! Buffalo 18! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
To throw again is Sanders. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he is out of bounds. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First down, at their own 29-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 6 go!
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
70 Timberwolves.
They go play action now with Sanders. As he throws, and it is incomplete. He just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders to throw. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Hurts now. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
A second down throw for Hurts. to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Come on, come on. 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Sixty Bison.
On first down, it's Sanders. That one on target to Watson. Still on his feet. Christian Watson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, Shador. Off-road, right side, taken by Njoku. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing down, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
A run here with Mitchell. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pops. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Sanders. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's got another one. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He was brought down by Madden. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on downs.
Got it. Ready? Ready, go!
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Get up! 19 tight, not 70 lying. Get up!
Now, Shador. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Ready,
1st and 10
break.
at the 35-yard line.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Shador. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Ready! Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
1st and 10.
Tag. Prep.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
70. 70. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Forced to his right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
45. Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
As Stewart on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert it.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. Here we go.
Now, Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Great, set. Scrimmage. Delta.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Shut up. 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Sanders. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
And the Browns, first down.
18,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Sanders to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Sanders going to throw again. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to set up his guys with great... They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Eagles cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Panther 11. Shut up. Cowboy 80. Motion. Ready?
On play action, Shador. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Sanders. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Killy Ringo.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Man in motion is Smith. On play action, here's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now Shador. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So it's a win for the Browns. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.